Hey everybody, it's Cowbell, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to grab and pick up players in Creatures of Sonaria. Now, to grab a player, you're going to press E. To pick up a player, you're going to press E. And I'm going to show you right now, my friend here, system is going to grab onto me. Right here, now that you see that I can press E to put them down, that's how you will drop a player. In order to grab a player, you have to be smaller than the player. Your weight needs to be smaller than the player, and that's how you grab. So obviously this creature that my friend is playing is smaller than my creature, so they will be able to grab. However, since my creature is bigger than their creature, I would be able to pick up the creature that I'm trying to grab. All right. So when it comes to this type of stuff, again, it's all about weight and what you weigh. If both creatures are weighing the same, you will not be able to pick up or grab onto each other. So that is something that is really important to remember. You can use picking up to take your friends over to herbs or something, or pick them up and fly them somewhere if you are a flyer. You can also use the picking up and grabbing in order to do PvP, which I will be explaining in a later on video. I'm going to be going over everything that you need to know about PvP and all that stuff. So that's just the basics of picking up and grabbing. Again, it depends on the weight of your creature. If you weigh more, you're going to pick them up. If you weigh less, you are going to grab instead of picking up the player. So the next part of this video, I'm going to be explaining flyers to you. Everything that you need to know about flyers. So here's the next part. Alright, so just as I said before, this next part of the video is going to be about flying. In order to fly, you need to be a flyer or a glider, which I will explain gliders in a later video. So, as you can see, there's many different types of flyers, different types of tiers, and all that. So in order to fly, you are going to press spacebar, and that is going to boost you up into the air, and you are going to fly. Note how when you fly, you do have an idle stance if you just, don't move around. Again, it's just like movement. Use W to forward, A to go sideways, D to go sideways, S to go back. It's the same as moving on the ground. Now, when you fly, you will notice that your stamina will decrease as you fly. So as soon as your stamina is going to decrease, as you can see right here, you're going to go into a gliding mode. And this is gliding. You can also enter gliding by pressing F, and you can switch between the two. If you press F, you can glide. If you press F again, you will go back to flying. When you are gliding, your stamina is going to regenerate. So it is best if you are a bigger creature who has less stamina. I suggest gliding for a majority of the time unless you need to actually use the flying mechanic. So that is just the basics on flying. There are also other keys you can use. You could press Q, like I'm doing right now, to do a sideways turn. That could be good for dodging and stuff like that if you're doing PvP, and you can also do the same by pressing E as well when you glide. Some creatures, when you press Q, they might have an ability, so you might activate the ability while you are pressing Q, which I will explain abilities in a different video. But this is just the basics for flying. Flyers will have trouble flying when there is rain or snow. It will be more difficult to fly when it is raining or snowing. And during a volcano eruption, if you are flying in air, you will not be hit by the meteors, I found out. So if you want to dodge meteors all you want while flying, there you go. So that is the basics of flying in this video and the basics of grabbing and picking up players. I will be making more tutorial videos. Again, if you have any suggestions for tutorials that you wish you knew before you started playing Creatures of Sonaria, please just put them in the comments below. I'm more than happy to make a tutorial video about this since I do play Creatures of Sonaria a lot. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you again for everything that you guys do, and I hope you have a nice day.